Hello, welcome from Painter and Decorator York, and this video is about how to paint a room from start to finish, and it's for you DIYers out there. It's going to need another coat. We always give 2 coats at least, as I said, sometimes 3. So you start back right at the beginning and obviously you don't need to do your 3-inch brush around again, but you can go as tight up as you can get without. Don't do them horrible touches when you get your roller and it brushes on the other wall and makes them horrible marks. So just go just enough so it's clearing, and then go up and down, all the way around again. Once this is all done on your second coat and it's all dry and it's all looking good, if it needs a 3rd coat, then most times I would always give a 3rd coat. It gives real depth to the paint finish, I feel, But say it's all done and it's all drying, now you're coming back to the woodwork again, and what you're going to do now is, this is the top coat but it's still the same paint. It's got the primer within it, the Zinzar. If you're using the Zinzar, you go around, do your top coat. Because you've painted that lap over and you've emulsioned down where the skirting is, you don't even really, you can go tight up, you don't need to mask, because you can go within, close proximity to the edge without going onto your wall, and you'll paint all the way around. You do a second coat on this. It's like the top coat. You do your doors, and again around the door frame you've already done, and your little overlap before. So you've done all your doors, you've done all your woodwork, and now it's a case of letting that dry before you apply the next coat. Now, paint dries very quickly these days, it really does. I remember when I first started, it used to take anything up to 2 weeks for some of the glosses. And it never fully dried, it was always soft to the touch. It doesn't, it's very different now. But I still like to leave it overnight. I always do. I know many painters won't, but this is what I believe is the best, to leave it to really go off overnight and come back the next day and then paint again with your woodwork paint, your Zinzar. You're going round, paint again, give it another coat, and everything should be looking great. Now, another thing on masking tape, you see, it's rare occasion I do need to use masking tape, and most decorators do at some stage. And if you're uncertain, then use it. There's no shame in it. I still use it, of course I do, because there's nothing worse than, especially your skirting where it meets the floor, and you see this horrible overrun onto your floor. It looks awful. Get some masking tape and just put it down. Take your time doing it. There's no rush with this. Put it down, paint up to it, and even overlap it a bit. Before you pull your masking tape up though, just run softly with a little Stanley knife down it, and it will peel off easy and break that paint joint that forms. Peel it up and it'll be a great finish. So